Hi, this is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Terminator 2 Exploding T-1000. And this is from the Terminator 2 toy line from Kenner from 1991. So the first thing we do is take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so taking a look at the T-1000. So the T-1000 was probably my favorite character in the Terminator 2 movie. I love the T-1000. My brother loved, Arnie, the Terminator. And unfortunately, they didn't give the T-1000 as much love as they did in the toys. I'm a little disappointed with what they did. Now, obviously, they did a split, so he's kind of like changing between. But they didn't give you a Robert Patrick style police Terminator that looked really good and that was playable. This is probably the best one you got. And like, I do love this figure. I love the way they molded in the switch between, the liquid metal and him. And he's got his spike arm. I just wish there was, different things about it. He did come with a couple accessories. So he comes with a really nice gun. This is the only accessory I even like on this guy. His gun looks fantastic. It's cool. He also came with, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it looks like it's got like a screwdriver part, and I don't know what this is supposed to be, a grease gun or something. I don't know what they said this is supposed to be. And then he came with a big beam of metal. I think this is supposed to be something like when at the end of the movie where he smashed that big metal beam into into Arnie's face. And I think that's what this is supposed to represent. It's really awkward. He has a very difficult time standing to begin with. He's got that kind of Donatello style Ninja Turtle foot where the back part of his foot is off the ground. And I zoomed in a little earlier to show you that. So he's already kind of having trouble standing and balancing. And this is just really big and bulky. And to get him to stand with this is very hard. And he has a hard time holding it. There's only 2 sections you can hold it. There's like a little ridges built in that help him hold it, and you still have to kind of bend his hand because his hand is molded tight and it's really small, and you really got to smash. I mean, you got to put it in to the side and then twist it to even get him to hold it. And then, like I said, it's just so bulky, it's like impossible to get him to stand. It's like a balancing act. But like I said, I love the molding in this guy. I love the way it comes down his back. I mean, what they did was fantastic. I really love the spike arm. I wish it was a little longer. It's kind of at a weird angle where playing with it would be pretty difficult. But as far as, the figure, I mean, I wish they would have done, just the liquid metal guy and just a regular police officer guy that looked good. And I'll explain that a little later. But he also had an exploding feature, which was pretty cool. So, you could simulate him getting blown up or exploded. And so there's a button on the back. You don't push in, you actually push down. And we'll do that right now. You push down. And just like one of the Scorpion alien from the Aliens toy line, he explodes and you just put him together. He's got, 3 parts. He's got like a shell of a body that each part of his shell has an arm that you can just clasp together. And then you'd also have the center part, which has like a liquid metal blast look to it, which looks fantastic. I mean, they did a good job with this guy, and I love this feature. I just wish they would have done a little bit of a better job with everything else. Like I said, 2 of the accessories are kind of pointless. The gun is fantastic, though. And here he is with one of the other T-1000 toys. And this is, as far as what I'm upset about with the playability, these are pretty much, the 2 main T-1000s you got. So you have this guy, And then you have him in police officer gear, like on the motorcycle. He has no bendability in the legs. Like, this guy at least has articulation. You can bend his arms, you can bend his legs, you can turn his head. This guy basically has articulation in his arms, and that's for him to like hold like a binoculars, and that's it, other than his head feature where you pull it down and he pops up and you can flick these missiles out. I mean, he's bulky, he just looks stupid. Some of the other Terminators, like, you know, the Arnold Terminators, are goofy looking and don't, you know, do the Terminator justice, but this guy was just really sad action figure. It's just, you know, I wanted to have one when I was a kid because the T-1000, and, you know, this is probably the, you know, I think they had like maybe one other one, but it wasn't any better. And that was a major disappointment with these guys. Like I said, I wish they would have done just a straight up like Robert Patrick police officer Terminator, like T-1000, and then maybe had some like accessories he could hold that would be like extensions of him for the liquid metal and stuff. But, and finally, for size comparison, here the T-1000 is next to the Power Arm Terminator, and you can see good sizing. I mean, he's obviously taller. I guess I could put that in as, you know, his helmet is a little thicker, and you can see his face is chubbier. His overall body is just chubby compared to the exploding one and the Power Arm Terminator. But, you know, I liked this toy as a kid. It's just disappointing now. I mean, you wish you got something a little bit better for the T-1000, but still a good figure in the toy line. And once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.